you're looking for luxury real estate in Camas, Washington, one of the biggest mistakes you can make is assuming that all the top neighborhoods offer the same lifestyle. They don't. Some feel more private and exclusive, some feel more established and prestigious, and some are built around the setting and the lifestyle that comes with it. If you're new here, I'm Dave Sobolik, and I help luxury buyers and sellers in Southwest Washington and Portland Metro. Camas has become one of the most desirable places to live in Southwest Washington, especially for buyers who want higher-end homes, strong community appeal, beautiful surroundings, and great access to schools and recreation. But once you start looking at luxury specifically, there are a few neighborhoods that stand out above the rest, and each one offers something a little different. In this video, we're breaking down the top 3 luxury neighborhoods in Camas, and more importantly, what makes each one unique. Because this is not just about neighborhoods and which ones are more expensive or well-known, it's about understanding which one actually fits the kind of lifestyle you want. And the list I'm about to share with you is not based off of reputation, it's actually based upon my experience working with luxury buyers and sellers and what the market is calling for and how they're responding. Neighborhood number 1, the Parklands at Camas Meadows. So one of the first things you're gonna notice when you drive in is it's a gated community. So it's a gorgeous gate allowing you to enter in. And as you enter through that gate, you're gonna notice truly custom homes. No two homes are exactly alike. Beautifully manicured lawns. The homes are large. You're probably looking at a minimum of maybe 3,000, 3,500 square feet up to 8,000, 9,000 square feet. So pretty good range. Many of the homes tucked into the neighborhood are gonna be lining up along the Camas Meadows Golf Course, giving you a really nice, comfortable feel that way. Really clean lines, great for views. The homes themselves, they're gonna range really from about high 1.7, 1.8 million, all the way up to about $4 million in that neighborhood there. And as I mentioned, truly custom homes. The other thing you're gonna notice about this neighborhood, or what's special about it, is that you are right next to Camas Meadows Golf Course, which is a really well-renowned golf course. You're also not too far from downtown, and you have some really cool, you have a restaurant right next door at Camas Meadows called the Hickory. You have Costco and shopping that's all 5 minutes away as well. And so if you're really looking for a home that has lifestyle feel, this has that, because you are literally minutes away from the trails that lead you to Lacamas Lake and Round Lake, which is fantastic for year-round recreation. So if lifestyle is what you're looking for and you want a safe, gated community, the Parklands is it. While the Parklands provides more of an established and prestigious type of neighborhood feel, we're gonna transition to the next neighborhood, which is Dawson Ridge. And that gives you much more of the view and exclusivity type of feel in that neighborhood. Dawson Ridge is just off of Brady Road, which is the main artery leading up into Prune Hill, where the primary residential areas are in Camas. And as you approach the gate into Dawson Ridge specifically, you really get this exclusive feel from it, because the topography is much different. Like where the Parkland's a little bit flatter, the topography for Dawson Ridge is vertical, more hills. You're driving through, and these are all, again, custom homes. On the ridge, you have gorgeous homes that have 180-degree views of the Columbia River. You're basically looking to the east, you see Mount Hood, you see across to Portland, and you see the sunset onto the west as well. So the views are absolutely fantastic. As I mentioned, very exclusive homes. So the pricing here is also gonna be high 1.7, 1.8 million, climb all the way up to $7 million in that neighborhood for those prime view lots. The home sizes range from about 3,000 square feet up to, again, 8, 9, 10,000 square foot homes in there. So very exclusive feel, neighborhood-wise, very warm, very welcoming. You are just minutes down to the Palisades, which is gonna be one of the biggest multi-billion-dollar developments that we've seen in Camas. It rivals what we see in the Vancouver waterfront. So just imagine Vancouver waterfront and place that right there in the Palisades, and that is 5 minutes away from your doorstep in Dawson Ridge. So this is the kind of neighborhood that appeals to those buyers who want a certain type of balance. Privacy, but not isolation. Views, but still convenient. Luxury that feels a little more understated and refined. And this last neighborhood shifts the conversation to Lacamas Shores, which is very much old money, grand estates, and it's all about lifestyle because it all lines up along Lacamas Lake. Lacamas Shores offers 3 main ways to get into the neighborhood. You have an east entrance, a west entrance, and a central entrance. And all of them actually give you a little bit different feel as you're entering into the neighborhood. But one thing that is very consistent with each of those is the wide driveway. You have sidewalks all the way throughout. And as I mentioned, they're larger estates. So for me, this is truly how I think a neighborhood should be built. Very grand, very established, and very neighborhood feeling, if that makes sense for you. As I mentioned before, Lacamas Shores is a much more established neighborhood. These homes are very grand in scale. You have larger lots. The homes themselves can go all the way up to 10,000 square feet. Many were built in the 80s and some are still dated in the 80s. And those are the more affordable homes, but they require more of a larger remodel budget. But then you have the homes that have been remodeled, very grand, very well established, and those are gonna get you in the price point ranging from upper 1.5 million to closer to about $3-4 million in the Lacamas Shores neighborhood. But one of the things that really makes Lacamas Shores such a desirable neighborhood is the fact that the entire neighborhood runs along Lacamas Lake. Now, if you like recreation, there's so many different entry points onto the Heritage Trail, which runs 3 miles from one end to the other. You have your own private boat dock as a part of a resident of Lacamas Shores, so you can get on, bring your boat down there, go jet ski, you can go boating, fishing, whatever it might be, grab the paddleboards, kayaks, whatever the water activities that you love, you can do it right as an easy walk or drive from your house there. It also gives you, the trail system gives you an easy way to get into Round Lake Park. Round Lake Park is a little bit smaller park. It's on the east side of Lacamas Shores neighborhood, and it gives you much more of a trail, kind of you're out in the forest type of feel. A lot of kayakers and paddleboarders out there as well. So it's just really a hot spot for anybody in Camas to come and relax. The other thing that's great about Lacamas Shores is that you are literally 5 minutes away from downtown. Downtown Camas is such an awesome, cute little downtown with nice shops, yoga studios, bars, restaurants, you name it, you have something there that you can really enjoy. And finally, the school district. All these neighborhoods are in the Camas School District, highly sought after area, and it's one of the main reasons why people want to move to Camas in the first place. So as you can see, luxury living in Camas, Washington, and these 3 neighborhoods really offer something unique in that you have privacy, you have the outdoor lifestyle, or you have that exclusive feel. But one thing that's common with all of them is that they all provide you with everything that Camas has to offer. So if you look at all 3 of these neighborhoods side by side, they all tend to offer something a little bit different. The Parklands, gated, next to the golf course, very exclusive type of feel, and flatter terrain, easy access to the lake. And Dawson Ridge, again, exclusive feel, but you have a little more topography, right? A little more vertical, which gets you those great views looking out to the east, south, and to the west. And then you have Lacamas Shores, old money, grand estates, much more established, and runs all along Lacamas Lake, giving you an awesome lifestyle. And so deciding which neighborhood is best for you really comes down to what aspect of luxury matters most to you. Is it privacy, exclusivity? Is it prestige? All these are important factors, but it's up for you to decide which one aligns with you and your family the best to make the best decision into where in Camas you should live. If you're considering making a move to the Camas luxury market and you're trying to figure out what might be the best neighborhood for you and the best fit, I'd love to be a resource. Feel free to reach out. And if you want more videos breaking down neighborhoods, communities, and luxury living in Southwest Washington and Portland, keep on watching.